Alright folks, welcome back to Let's Play Romance of Three Kingdoms 11. I'm the mysterious JG. We have some huge armies out in the field and we're ready to kick some pretty serious ass. So, let me not waste a bunch of time talking like I did in the last video, and let's get right onto it. The only place where Cao Cao has troops ready to meet us seems like he's got some guys out ready to fight us for Yuan, but they deployed when they thought they were going to have to deal with Falger. Falger's got 11,000 troops in his unit. Now there's an additional, let's see, we got 12 and 10, 22, 36, 45, 54, 69, woo! 77, 86, unless I miscounted, it's entirely possible. There's like another 86,000 troops coming to back up Falger. So it's like, alright, it's Falger's unit. It's what they thought they were fighting times 8, and then you got Falger. So there's really like, what did I say, 86? Now it's like 97. Yeah, there's like almost 100,000 troops coming down on Yuan, which really ain't prepared to meet that. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what they can do with this situation, folks. Let's see if... Hey, Guangzhou's unit took it like... Well, I wasn't even controlling them. I wasn't paying attention. See, advance, we're stopping right here. Oh, crap. Did I just mess up and lose a turn's worth of movement? I think I just lost a turn's worth of movement. But I'm curious if these guys are going to run away or not. Luoyang is leading a transport unit, because that's what happens to people who used to be rulers with that in common. Lin Tong is working for Cao Cao now? Well, I admire your courage, but you guys do know you're doomed. Oh, wow. Oh, and then they took it back. Because there's no troops in it. That's ridiculous. So basically, that's just a big waste of energy and a waste of movement points for my forces. I should have auto-ordered them to park, like, outside. So that they would have continued moving. That was my bad. Stop here for 1 piece! Wow, there's a whole bunch of guys that I forgot to give ships to. Xing Cai's unit has a ship, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. And I'm pretty sure I gave Liu Bei's unit a ship. Yeah, I just like completely forgot about providing ships to a bunch of these people. And I've been building up ships for forever. Not really for this, it's more for the war with Wu, but... Alright, so now you guys got 7,000 troops, so good for you. Now Guangzhou is way ahead of everyone else because he acted first and then nobody else continued moving. So they finally decided to reinforce this, but they decided to wait until I took it once. Okay, whatever you guys. Meanwhile, I was praising your bravery for attacking, but you ended up taking like... You only killed like 200-something troops, so it's actually kind of stupid. Now, here we go. Big old sword unit, folks. That's when you know that you're attacking Yuan, when they send out huge numbers of troops who are armed only with swords. And little units, really high quality troops, but there's only like 1,100 of them. Cao Zhen. Wasn't that Cao Pi's brother who wrote like he was threatened with death unless he could write poems really quickly? Three Kingdoms is kind of an odd book sometimes. It's like Cao Pi was like, I will execute you unless you write poems super fast. It's like, oh shit, dude, I better write some poems super fast. And he did. And then we took Honggu Gate. It's like, talk about a poetry slam. This is like a poetry slam of life and death. That's a bow unit. Anybody can crush them. And should. Let me try to make the best possible use of my troops. How far can you guys get? You guys can get far enough to attack this tower. I want to take out the towers. Quickly. Before they can become an impediment. Boom shakalaka. Excellent. What about you pikes? Or your bows. So you can attack whoever. You don't have to be able to get all the way to them to attack them effectively. Now, if I leave this bow unit unchallenged, it's... oh, it's B. Never mind. I don't have to worry about them using, like, shower and hitting all of my guys at once, which would suck for me. I don't have to worry about that, though. Totally whiffed the tactic there. Nice job, guys. Luoyang, that's what I get for having a unit that's led by someone I don't recognize from the Dynasty Warriors games. Got rid of them at least. That was important. I don't want to be taking pot shots from the towers. And I've even got a unit left that can launch my first of, I'm sure will be a couple attacks against Kai Mao's archers. Now, is this the Kai Mao who tried to kill Liu Bei way back in the day? I'll know him when I see his portrait. Yes, this is the jerk who was like, he was working for Liu Biao, and although he was right to suspect Liu Bei, he tried to like kill Liu Bei at a banquet. So yeah, this guy's like, and he was like Liu Kong's uncle or some crap like that, and okay, bye, uncle. Yeah, so he's got to die because he's an enemy of Liu Bei. It's like a personal enemy of Liu Bei. He is not confused by my cavalry tactics, and I didn't force him into a duel, so I'm mildly disappointed. But overall, I would say the attack on Luoyang, I think, is going pretty well so far. Now it's down here where they're actually throwing up some resistance. I guess they weren't really ready for Luoyang to get attacked, but Wuhan is a city that they know is. They already knew that was going to be a battleground. So, you already act. Yeah, I made you guys attack. Branded element of your unit is moved. Oh, you guys have already. No, Jinx Sai hasn't moved yet. Are you going to be in range? No, you're not. Jing Chao, Chai Chao. Okay. Pancakes guy, get in here and attack. Charge! Can you force a duel? I wanted to see a duel. Surefall is a created officer, so he's probably got like awesome super stats, like all the created officers who weren't Mr. Serious out. And I Hate You Jen, they're both in that unit together. He's got a war of 93, and she's got a war of 98, so I Hate You Jen could kick his ass in the duel. But, what I want to check out is what these guys' war stats are, because I'm hoping that we'll see another duel here. 11. If we're only going to see a duel if they're forced into it by cavalry tactics, pretty much. Because no matter who they fight in a duel, it will be a one-hit instant KO. Let the mighty heavens do something or other. And they're going to be destroyed before we can force a duel. Alright, well, let's just give these guys orders to get close to, so they don't have to order them around on every single turn. We'll just order them in close to, the enemy, you know, place here. Enemy city, USA. Was that Mr. Serious? No, that's Quinn Qiang who just screwed up our sound. Well, fine. I was enjoying the officer sounds, but I guess they're gone again. Thank you so much for screwing that up for us, Quinn Qiang. Quinn Qiang, watch out. I like the officer sounds, and my PlayStation just cannot seem to handle them. Guan Yu, God of Commerce, it turns out. I was playing Dynasty Warriors 7 the other day, and they had, like, trivia questions that you have to answer in, you know, conquest mode. And I thought Guan Yu was the god of war, and it's like, wrong, he's the god of commerce. And I was like, what the fuck? But it turns out he's been deified as the god of commerce in certain places in China, so go figure. I guess because of the incredible commercial acumen he showed when he pissed off all of his troops, who all deserted him during the assault on Fawn Castle, and he got his ass killed. And the incredible commercial acumen he showed when he like made an enemy out of Liu Fang. He then refused to help him when he was attacked, and they got Liu Fang killed too. Can't really call it a victory for Guan Yu. Alright, so... Oh, everybody's moved. But I got action points to spend. So, let's, I guess some of these cities that have been gutted by having huge field armies taken out of their ranks can probably start recruiting again, because, yeah, particularly Zhengyang, this is insane. 1,000 troops, well, 1,500 troops. This city had so many fucking troops, it's still got a ton of troops in it. I could send more troops to attack Jinyi if I wanted to. But, you know, we gotta keep recruiting and stuff, because we want to get up to 3,000 technique points, so that we can restore the awesomeness of something, I don't know, so that we can research the next troop advancement. Right now, my troops, I got awesome generals, and I got huge amounts of troops. Cao Cao actually has more techniques up his sleeve. So he's got, like, you know, archers who can counterfire. I've got those too now, but he had them a long time before I did. You know what I'm talking about. Alright, well, there's so many battles to watch, I don't know which one that we should be watching, but this has the most Wei troops out in the field, so let's watch here. And again, we see so many battles here. It'd be nice to see a battle in a different scenery, you know? The plague of locusts has been subsided. Ling Tong's unit's confused, and they're like, why are we working for Cao Cao? I thought we were Wu. I thought we were part of the Wu World Order. Blight. Oh no, pikes. You cannot confuse me, I am awesome. I would never mistake a fox for some kind of roach. It's a reference to Folger's. I was gonna say one of Folger's LPs, but right now he's only got the one. I do, however, still recommend that you check it out if you got a moment. Hey, you guys confused yourselves. What was that about? That was interesting. Are you guys even worth taking out in the next turn? Because it will involve using a turn of one of my units. Luoyang is finally, they've got their army out in the field. They're like, alright, well, fuck, we're not going down there. Sorkin Nail, well, congratulations, buddy, you're about to be part of my force when you get captured. Cao Mao is headed for the hills there, it looks like. Oh, they've got troops out. They've got Wanling. Wanling is doing stuff. Xu Huang is in charge of the city. He is a major officer. Be pretty cool to get him in my force if I could. Probably can't. Release your, flame your arrows, flame on! So down here is just gonna attack regular. We gotta save some technique for willpower for other stuff. You guys are screwed. Alright, let's take the fight back up here. Can anybody here get up here? Can anybody here get there and take that guy out? No. If I want to take him out on this turn, I've got 36 guys left. Holy crap. Who's gonna take care of this problem? Pancakes guy, you're gonna take these guys out. It's probably wasting the turn of a big unit, but they didn't even manage to finish them off. You left them with 26 troops. Must be part of some greater strategy that I can't see. Pancakes guy. And we didn't even capture him. He's there with like 30 troops, well 29 troops, because apparently he was one of them. Well, there were 36, so he had 35 guys backing him up. We couldn't capture him. He escaped in the confusion and panic of the 35 guys running away. Zhuge Liang, you got 1 point of will left. I don't think you're going to be of much use in this attack. Let's get you out of here. Understood. Fine, be that way. I totally could have still done it, you know, even without willpower. I'm that awesome. I will bend the rules of the game if it means me looking awesome compared to others. Okay, Let's get you in here. Let's knock you into a camp and see what happens. Better yet, we will knock you into those sword units over there. And it won't work. You suck. One of these units an S-bow unit? No. This would be a really good time to have an SEO-bow unit. I could shower all these guys with arrows, but I don't, so... Alas, alas. Gotta get rid of this camp. It's making them stronger. Burn that mother down. This will take forever. I probably should have just attacked troops instead. Spear units do not have super shields, do they? No. They've got cunning. I don't know what their deal is, why they've got a little yellow thing popping up all the time. Sword and nail, damn you! You are old. You have stronger strategies versus low intelligence units, but that does not explain your little yellow energy shielding that you seem to have going. Here I go. Everybody's got yellow energy shields. What is that? You guys don't seem to have lost hardly any troops. I couldn't really see, but yeah, it's frustrating me. This has become very frustrating all of a sudden. What about you? You guys attack him, maybe. Yeah, tactics actually working. Go, go, go. Let's go, go, go. Move, move, move. We shouldn't have been hit here. Or what should you have been hit? You guys could also be moved back a hex, and I think I will do that. Keep moving them back, folks, is important. Because they're trying to block. Alright, march out, and I'm gonna fuck your shit up. Because they're trying to stop us from physically getting in and attacking where we want to attack, and we're not going to let them do that. Oh, sirree, Bob. Anybody up here not move? Anybody up here that I forgot to make attack? No? Okay, good. You, already got you, okay. Actually could end the turn now, yep. Because most of my army is still on the move. But I've got all sorts of action points I gotta spend, so let's get that going. Who's in charge here? Ma Tang! Ma Tang, you've got a city again, buddy. Good for you. You deserve it, man. You were a good rival. I mean, I could have done without the whole you betraying me and capturing Zhao Yun thing, but you put up a good fight. Wish you could have been that effective against Cao Cao, but hey, man, there's no need for me to be a jerk about it, right? All right, I got some loyalty increased. Everything is coming up roses. Everything's going my way. Everything's going my tang. Oh, what a beautiful hiring of Yuan Chang. I will lead the Yubei in this conquest with my awesome hat, with a hat strap on it. So that's how I think Luoyang just might fall. Oh, half of them are freaking retreat. Oh no, embers. I hate this. I don't know how to use these. They're going to set everyone in the world on fire. Or are they even going to be able to do that? No, they're just building embers that they're not then going to use. Nope, now they're going to use them. But it didn't really seem to work. And now they're repairing the camp. Okay, interesting. It's now my turn. They confused one of my massive units. I hate when they confuse huge freaking units. Because I'd say I have a huge freaking unit who can't do anything on the next turn. You guys apparently are now going to try to fight me on the water, so that's probably your funeral since I got boats and you don't. Soldiers, attack! Show them the might of our forces and stuff. Yay, good job.
Fight! Enemy! Win! Have boat, I guess.
Now, Meng Huo, that great naval commander.
Yarg!
He left 9 guys alive. Wang Zhang, see if you can capture these guys. See how many troops I lose when I attack 9 guys. I lost nobody! Yes, complete rout. Excellent. You really ought to be able to pull off a complete rout when you have like 12,000 troops attacking one guy. Oh, and I don't have tactics that I can use because Liu Bei sucks on the water. Sucks on the water. Now, Jing Tsai's unit's on fire. Will that follow her? Because the boats themselves are on fire. No, the fire will in fact go out when she moves away from the burning water. At this point, I just want to keep my will for when we get on land, so I'm not going to be using a lot of incinerate tactics here. I wonder if this is making Sun Quan nervous, the fact that I now have a big old navy. I mean, I know the AI doesn't really work like that, but I mean, it should make him a little bit uneasy, shouldn't it? Oh man, they're still not... I still haven't taken that thing. Jeez, what I gotta do? What I gotta do? Well, they're not gonna reinforce it now because it's gonna run out of hit points if I so much as sneeze in its direction. But Cao Cao's gotta be thinking, Jinyi's still safe. It's gonna take them forever to land all those troops, right? Meanwhile, up here, I've got 8 billion swords attacking me. But the city is basically empty of troops.
Luoyang is about to unleash the horror that is the wood oxen, motherfucker! Chee-chang-chai! Screw whoever screwed up the officer voice stuff. I wanted to be able to say stuff in my cool chick voice.
Throughout the years, I've noticed is that women have sexier voices than men. This might be because I'm heterosexual, but perhaps I'm biased, therefore, against the sexiness of men's voices. But there's nothing sexier than Wang Luoyang going ching chong hai chow. Okay, getting back to it here. Bulger, you've they really gave you kind of a beating, didn't they? Carry us through. But don't force a duel or anything, jeez. Alright.
Go, go.
I'm sick of this golden force field bullshit. Somebody write in and tell me what the hell that is. I have no freaking idea why they keep getting these golden force fields around them. I mean, what's really irritating is that I can't use like tech or psi attacks on them until I get rid of their shield. So it's like you have armor, like is it like a barrier or is it shields? I'm thinking like Mass Effect 2 here. Like what is it? Everything is like, it's like Mass Effect 2 suddenly introduces this like rock paper scissors thing where if you're good with one kind of attack, you have to use that against them and blah blah blah. There we go. It's time for a super bullion from hell. Doom Screamy, you whiffed your tactic that I was excited about seeing. Damn it. I was like, yes, I finally get to see the attack where everything gets hit, and then it's like, nope, not gonna work. Pancakes guy, in the meantime, thanks to the magic of horse arrows, or cavalry archers, still gets to attack without having to dive into flames. And we get golden force fields, but Pancakes War is increased. By Created Officer standards, 82 is a shitty war score, but Created Officer standards are kind of ridiculous. Everybody has perfect war ability. Meanwhile, you guys are confused. Sun Wukong, how could the monkey god become confused? Did he start flinging his feces at himself? More golden force fields. It's really getting kind of old. It also seems to be happening pretty much every time. Look, their golden force field. Knock them onto each other. Sork and Nail, please join me and stop serving these losers.
Face the judgment of Xiao Yun's spear! Oh no! This sucks, I do not like this very much at all.
It's probably a waste of the turn. Probably could have used that more effectively, but... Attack! Golden Force Field of Doom. There's still units that haven't moved though, so let's see who the heck they are. Talking about you guys? They're talking about you guys, okay. I don't know if I really want to defeat him with a tower unit now that I think about it, because that the chances he'll be captured are reduced to nothing. They took very little damage considering that they were attacked by like 10,000 siege weapons. Siege weapons. Luoyang, you already have your orders, I believe. So, okay, that probably makes this a good time to end the video, actually. Alright, well, nothing happens quickly in this game. I promised I would launch an attack. I've now launched an attack. I've got massive field armies coming out of 3 different cities, and we're still going entire videos without actually conquering any cities. But sometime soon we're going to have cities falling in rapid succession. That should be pretty cool. Come on, man. Save. Save, game. Save. Yeah, there we go. Alright, there's Guan Lu here to tell you that the video's over. So, when we come back, folks, we're going to continue pressing on all 3 cities. At this point, I really have no idea which one's going to fall first. It looked like it was going to be Luoyang, but they're finally putting up a little bit of fight. So, we'll see. We'll see. I think the correct answer is that all 3 cities are going to fall pretty soon. Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.